Hey there, Board Game Maniacs. Maniac Rob here to give you another exciting episode. Actually, it's episode 6 for our Star Wars Imperial Assault Return to Hoth. Just to catch everybody up on speed, if you haven't caught the last episode, I strongly urge you to go and check it out now. But if not, thank you for joining in onto this episode with us. Because where we left off is Biv, the big mean Biv himself, has been clearing paths through this snow to try and make it further and further into the icy tunnel so that they could try to hopefully find where all the shuttles are coming down and landing so that we can jump on one and escape. Unfortunately, Biv and the group just removed a little bit of snow and they found none other than some wampa droppings. And we all know where there's some wampa droppings. They were wampas and probably will be more wampas. And we know that they're probably going to be really hungry because they just emptied their bellies and they're going to be really scary. So let's go to this action and see if our heroes will survive and hopefully not find any wampas, because I don't want to find wampas. Please, no, no, no. No wampa jumped out. Good. Okay. Whew. All right. So we're back to that view. For Biv's second action, he's just right next to a yellow one, so he's going to try to remove that yellow debris of snow, and he needs 2 successes for yellow. So 2 strain, baby. Oh, look at that. It's 3 strain, not a problem. So then this one is gone too as well. Good job, good job. Let's go back to the app and tell it like, hey, this one is clear. You find discarded equipment buried in the snow. Draw 1 supply card. Nice. If the activating figure is an ally, the closest hero draws a supply card instead. But we are going to just draw it because it was Biv that did it, so he gets to draw a supply card. Just a quick note here too as well is where Biv would weaken and he'd get a -1 surge, but all he needed was 2 surges to clear that. He had the 3, so his weakened condition is gone now. He's back up to normal. He's not weak anymore. I just wanted to make sure that we are aware of that, that's what happened. So anyhow, we're going to continue on now. I just drew the supply card. I had to find out what they look like first because I never had to do it before. And he got an adrenal stim. This is consumable. It's medical. Discard during your activation to choose yourself or an adjacent friendly figure. The chosen figure recovers 3 strain and becomes focus. Try to get the glare off of that a bit. So that is what he got, was the adrenal stem. That's really good. So that goes with Biv, which is really, really going to help him because he's already got some damage done to him. But it's 3 strain it removes. It don't remove damage. But, you know, if he takes more strain, then he'll be okay because he's got the adrenal stem, which is really cool. All right, so let's click on the continue button and discard this snow. Flip any snow to indicated spaces to the colored. So which one are we going to flip? That one don't even have any snow. That one's discarded because that's what he did. But he can only flip over 1. It's a yellow one. Let's take a look here. So you can see it's yellow right there. So that's what he flipped over. This one right here, it's yellow. So we are slowly clearing the snow away. Hopefully you're going to get a little further, but I'm starting to get worried because I'm thinking I can smell a wampa, especially in this icy cave. And if you know what a wampa is, you know what the heck I'm talking about, of how dangerous it is, because it's going to be bad, 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 bad. But we're going back to the app view because we did that. And continue. Is the wampa going to pop up? No, I'm shocked. So Biv got 1 more activation, and then the other 2 Eagle-based troopers have theirs, but the eagle-based troopers can't do an interact because they don't have that capability. So maybe I'll just do those guys first. They have a speed of 4. So just want to kind of stay away with them. So I'm thinking I'm just going to move them accordingly to this. Let's go to this view and you can see this is where I moved them at. And that is it. So let's go back to the app and let's say these activated. And now it's on to Bivy. So Bivy again, what are you going to do, Bivy? I think you're going to move up and you're going to start taking them strain away. So let's go back to the proper view here. And he's going to go boop like that. And now he's going to try to remove that strain. And again, he's really tough, so he gets a blue, green, and yellow. Let's go to the dice box. And it is a green. I can't remember what that is. I will double check and let you know after we do this. So that's only 1 strain he got. Oh, that's not a good thing. But the green now, like, I'm just clicking on the app off camera here. Green is 1, so yeah, he did it. Nice. Let's switch over and I'll show you. See, green is 1 right there. So therefore, that green snow. Now there's a clear path, but it's going to be scary to see what happens because you can see there's a clear path now to get through that they can pick whatever one that they want to do. But there's no Wampa so far, but we're going to have to go to the app and say, hey, we cleared that one. And hopefully you scrape your arm and something on something sharp. Oh no. Tauntaun's horn jots through the snow. That's what scraped us. Roll 1 red die and suffer damage equal to that result. Lovely. So let's go back to the dice box. Clear these out. So this is how much Biv is going to suffer here. 1 red die. And he gets 2 more damage. Well, Biv is still pretty good. But he's getting up there. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage now. He's going to need to do something to try to help him out because help him heal or what have you. But that is it. Let's click on continue. Oh no. Discard this snow. Flip any snow in the indicated spaces to their colored side. So that is discarded. And then we got to flip the other 2 over. So it's yellow and blue that's on the other one. You can take a look there. So you can see yellow, blue. But there is a space clear. And he moved up 1. He did that. So he still has 3 more movement points. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's kind of not exploring yet. He's waiting until everybody gets caught up. But he did clear the way. And that's a good thing. So we're going to go and we're going to unactivate Biv in the app here. Or say that he activated because that was his. Oh yeah, I gotta continue that first. Okay. And end his activation. Oh, and click the check mark. A bitter cold is ever present. Keep moving to stay warm. Yes, I'm trying to. It's letting me know that the game is going on kind of long, so we have to continue. All right. So we're gonna activate Dav, I guess, and he's got a speed of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And his second activation is another movement, second action point, I should say. And he's just gonna go up to here. So let's just show everybody where he is. So he was here and he went up, and that ends Davith's first activation. So I'm just doing that off camera. The deadly cold bites at you. Each hero suffers 1 for each of his or her activation portraits. Oh no, I'm switching over so you can see that. So again, this is the way the app is saying you're taking too long. You have to start hurrying up. So Davith got 2 activation portraits. So he takes 2 damage. And then Diala takes a damage. And so does Biv take a damage. So therefore, Biv's at 10 for damage points. Diala's at 6 and Davith is at 5. All right. But there's no Wampas jumping in, which is good. Now, I think we're gonna have to try to get up there as fast as possible. So we're gonna do Diala. And Diala's move, all right, let's go to Diala for her move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And her second one is she's gonna go here. Why? Why not? We're just gonna go there, pointing at the camera like that. So that is, you know, like her activation points right there. But now we're gonna click on this. Well, I guess we should go to the app view so you can see that. It says this tunnel leads somewhere. While a rebel is in one of these highlighted spaces, select explore to explore this path. I'm exploring. Escape from Hoth. Halfway down the tunnel, it turns to glare ice. You lose your footing and slide backwards. Each hero suffers 1 damage for each of his or her activation portraits. Oh, geez. Like, 1 more for Diala, 2 for Davith. Like, the ice is, the environment is killing us. And so Biv got 1, 2. All right, now it says, retracing your own prints in the snow, you reach a familiar cavern. Display the rebels. Deploy the rebels, not display. Deploy the rebels. Oh, so the snow's gone. So they kind of lost their way so that they come back again to find it where they did. But now we have to lose all of the snow, the tokens for the snow. A path has been forcefully plowed through the snow. Discard all snow. So I'm just doing this. We're still on the app view, but I'm just going to get rid of the snow. I'm kind of scared because I don't like when that happens, because it's just, it can be really, really bad. But you can see there, we deployed them back here and all the snow is gone. And we're going to go back to the app and click on continue. Of course, the Wampa. A gigantic, shaggy beast stops dredging the snow when it catches your scent. Deploy a Wampa Elite? Really? All right, I gotta find my Wampa Elite and I'll be back. This is not a good thing. You can see there that this is the Wampa Elite. He's got a little bit of blood on him because he just was after finding, maybe it was one of the troopers that it just killed and ate, because they don't have any discrimination. They kill anything. And we have to deploy this Wampa Elite right here. He's really scary because his stats for the Wampa Elite is 12 health, 3 speed, 2 red attack, it's melee, and defense is black. This here is one scary looking bugger. There's another angle at the Wampa. He got their scent and he's going to kill because he's hungry. You can't feed enough to this Wampa. It's a bottomless pit. He'll just keep eating you and eating you. Or he'll just freeze your feet like he did in Empire Strikes Back, the Luke Skywalker, so that he just saves you for when he wants to have like a midnight snack or something. Anyhow, let's go back to the app and see what it'll tell us. Hopefully nothing too bad about this monster. Okay, well, deployed the Wampa exactly where it told us to. Click on continue. Oh no, another Wampa? What? A second monster posed something on the cave floor. Deploy a Wampa regular. Oh, well, at least it's a regular. Oh, like that's gonna make much difference. Oh, this is really scary. So I'm just finding the Wampa regular card in the many cards that you get into this, but this is really scary. All right, so the Wampa regular has health of 9 as opposed to the elite that has 12. Movement is still the same, the attack is the same, defense is the same. So I'm gonna deploy that and I'll be back. You can see that the other Wampa is deployed. It is a lot closer to our heroes, and I'm sure they're you know, close to crapping in their pants right now because, you know, Wampas look pretty menacing, and I'm sure that it's going to create a lot of hell going on here. But let's go back to the app, and we're going to continue on. See if this happens. Oh, you prepare for battle. A new round has started. Object updated. Defeat the Wampas. No kidding. Oh boy. Here we go. Round 8, and who's it going to be first? Oh, it's the heroes. All right, that's an okay thing, I guess. All right, so who I'm going to deploy first is going to be the Echo-based troopers, because if they die first, then they die first, because we don't want to lose the heroes, or as little heroes as possible. So the first Echo trooper, he has a movement of 4. So I'm going to grab him. I'm going to go 1, 2. Should he keep a little bit of distance? 3. Hang on a second. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's just going to stay there. That's all what he's going to do. Now, Wampa is there. The elite's going to use his front line and replace the blue with a red. So I get the red and green against the Wampa's Wamping black defense die. So let's go and see if we can hopefully tame this beast. All right, come on. Wampa blocks 2, so that's 2. I got a of 2, so that's fine. So 1 hit does go through. There's no surge, unfortunately, but it's still a hit onto the Wampa. So this regular Wampa got 1 damage to it at least. So 1 out of 9. This is really, really, really scaring me here. All right, so that's his movement for done. Now we're gonna go to the next elite, and he's gonna do the same. He's gonna go up here. No, he's going to go 1 closer, and he's going to try to attack 2 as well, and hopefully do a little bit better damage than what his brother did for him. So let's go back. Oh man, that was pretty good, but blocked out 2. The surge value is an extra hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, take away 2, so that's 2 hits on the Wampa. So the Wampa gets 2 more damage onto him. And you know, that's okay. So there's 3 out of the 9. Now, this is going to be scary, scary, scary. The reason being is when I go to the app view, which I'm going to do right now, one of them Wampas are going to activate. So do this, and oh boy, okay, let's see what this Wampa, what it does. So Wampa Elite is the first one. He's the furthest one away, so that's okay. Howl. At the start of this activation, each rebel within 5 spaces may test strength. Each rebel that does not pass suffers 1 damage. But none of them are within, oh, actually, nope. Let's go back to that view. Here we go, and you can see now that there is some rebels, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one. So those 2 are going to have to test. No, they don't, because they don't have the strength thing. So they just ignore it, the noise, because they're more hunkered down. But then the other The other heroes, they would have to test, but they're more than 5 spaces away, so they don't test at all. So that's not too bad. Let's go back to the app now. So that one can't be done. Move 4 to engage as many rebels as possible, minimum wood. Then attack. Biv. So can you even do that? Move 4 to engage as many rebels as possible. So if it moves 4, it's going to be close. It's going to be by the other rebel, like the Echo Base Trooper. Then attack Biv, but it can't attack Biv because Biv is like too far away and the Wampa don't have any range. I'm just going to check the target priority here. Or cleave, bleed, and stun. Oh, these guys are so scary. So we can't really do that one too because Biv is, it can't attack with a range because it has melee. Movement points, cost for difficult terrain, hunger at the start of your activation. I'm just reading the card here. At the start of your activation, if there are no hostile figures within 3 spaces, gain 2 movement points. You cannot interact. Alright, so anyhow, that one can't be done. We go on to the next one. Move 6 towards the closest rebel. It can do that. So we're going to go back here, and he's going 1, 2, 3. Now, move 6 towards the closest rebel. Don't say anything about attacking, it just moves 6 towards the closest rebel. Because let's go back to the app here. Hold on a second. Move 2 towards the closest rebel. My bad. So it's going to be 1, 2. So you do that. And then move 6 towards the closest rebel. So pretty much he's going to go here. And that ends his activation. Well, that's not too bad, but I know he's getting hungry and his stomach is growling. He's going to finish us off. Okay, so now we have to try to do something here to help us out. To help out the elite, or the Echo Base Troopers. I'm just stumbling here because I really don't know what to do here. What should I do? Davith, I think, is going to try to take a shot. Needs 1, 2 spaces. So I'm just trying to think of here what's the best thing to do. So you can see Davith is here. So 1, 2, and he's got a range 2, and he can attack that Wampa. Maybe potentially kill him because he already got 3 wounds onto him. So Davith, you're going to activate, buddy. That's right, and you're going to shoot your blaster, your DH-17 blaster pistol. And so you get a green and yellow. So green and yellow, and the Wampa gets a black. Okay. Block 2. And that's 2. He definitely has the range. He only needed 2, he got 3. But he got the surge that he can use for... Don't need the accuracy, so it's +1 and a pierce, so it knocks it down. So he actually hit the Wampa for 2. That's good. I like that. So the Wampa goes from 3 damage to 5 damage now. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Like, oh, Davith got to be shaking in his boots, because I certainly would be shaking in boots. Not from the cold either, but from that scary Wampa. So that was his first action. Second action, he's going to stay exactly where he is. He's going to do the same thing. So you can do this. 2 blocks, gets 2 surges, and he got the range of 2, so that's good. So these 2 are canceled out, but he's got the surge he can spend for a 1 hit at least, and 1 pierce, which will drop the block of that there. So 1 is it he hits, and pierce of 1. So that would drop 1, so it's only going to block 1. So these two would cancel out, so it'd be 1 and block 1, so 2 more damage. Why am I struggling with this? I can't do math right now. So that's good, and that ends Davith's activation. So we're gonna go to the app now, boop, boop. And we are going to click on Davith and end his activation. Yeah, now the Wampa regular is angry because he got hit and he's hurt. It says, chase down. At the start of this activation, move 3 towards the closest rebel. But he's already close to the elite base trooper, so he's not going to move. Move 4 to engage as many rebels as possible, minimum of 1. Then attack the healthiest rebel that has suffered the least amount. And that would be, they're all like, So he's just going to move, wait till I go over here. He's just going to go, actually takes 2 to that, and he has to move 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But he's going to attack these 2 because they're the healthiest. They got no damage on them. So he's going to attack the poor Echo base troopers. And I'm really worried about this because I don't know what kind of damage this Wamp is going to do. Do you know what? Let's just face them this way. No, I better keep it this way. This is what I meant to do. Yeah, that's it. That's what I meant to do. Is right there. So now he's going to attack the troopers. Let's see if I can get a better angle onto that. There. So he's going to attack the 2 troopers that you can see here. And the Wampa to attack, he gets 2 red dice. This is like very bad. A trooper get a black defense. They're pretty tough, you know. 2 red die, 2 red die, and they're probably both gonna die because of the 2 red die. Let's go to the game board or the rolling box. Let's do this. Oh yeah, he just gets rid of the surge. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So guess what? That Echo base trooper, one of them is done. So goodbye, Echo base trooper. Goodbye. You're dead. One of them is dead. Just like that, 1 hit from that massive Wampa and it just completely wiped him out because he got hit really hard. But you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. Back to the app. So he moved and attacked the rebel. Now hunger. If this figure did not attack, it suffers 2 damage and becomes focused, but it did attack. So that finishes the regular. So we're back on to the heroes. Oh, geez, Louise. All right. So Biv and Diala got to do their thing. So I'm wondering if she should do her precise strike. Because then it'll get rid of the black die. I'm just moving these over where the Wampa is. Could potentially kill it because that's 5, 6, 7. They only got 2 more health left remaining on that regular Wampa. So I'm thinking Diala is going to do that and she can keep 2 away. So if she goes 1, 2, or 2, and that's 2 spaces away for her melee. She's going to suffer 2 strain, so that's going to bring her to her 4th strain. So if she takes any more strain, she's going to start taking more damage, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to take the strain. We're using our precision strike, and we're going to try to kill that Wampa off so we can only have to contend with only 1 more Wampa. Hopefully that is going to do the job. All right. So Diala gets the red, or no, the green and yellow, but the Wampa don't get the defense dice because she got rid of it. 1 hit and 1 surge. So it's a stun. So the Wampa's going to be stunned, and it takes an extra damage. So that's going to be 2 damage for that Wampa. And that'll bring it up to 9. Nice. So the stun don't really have to apply, so she's going to use that surge to get rid of one of her strain tokens. That's probably the best thing to do. So she's down to 3 strain, and she killed that Wampa. She wamped that Wampa. So that Wampa is dead, which is good, because she definitely, the heroes needed to do that, because they were going to be in some big heap of mess. I was going to say something else there, but I'm going to keep it because it's a PG-13 channel. All right, so that Wampa is gone, and that was Diala moved. She only moved up 1. She attacked, and then she can move 3 more. 1, 2, 3. She's gonna move over here. Why? Just because. And that ends her activation. But we have to tell the app now that we destroyed the regular Wampa. So is this the regular? No, that's the elite. There's the regular. Defeated. 5 fame for killing that Wampa. And Diala is done. So now it's up to the big man Biv himself to try to hurt the elite Wampa, which has 12 health. This is really scary. Should he risk just staying where he is and trying to shoot? Because you're going to need a little bit of range here. If you look, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. He needs at least a 4 range, but if he whiffs it, it's not going to do any damage. But then the Wampa's going to have to come closer. This is really... You know what? I'm going to make the Wampa come to us. So yes, Biv's going to stay there. Maybe not. Because he don't got any strain on him. And he gets 2 strain, he can perform that double attack. Yeah, let's do that instead. So Biv is going to move up close enough to attack. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Just get kind of in the corner. And if you look at my handy dandy, you can see there's 1 corner, 2 corners. So definitely in line of sight, able to hit. So he's going to first attack with a red and yellow die. So red and yellow. And let's go to the dice box for that. To hit the Wampa. And the Wampa got the black defense. Evades the surge, but oh, did he ever hit him good. He hit him for 3 damage. Good job, Biv. You are such a tank. It's awesome that you're like that, because that just means you're pulling your weight, buddy. That's right. You get extra Wampa meat when we're done. That's right, because we're going to kill them, skin them, and eat them so that we don't go hungry. Hopefully they're not going to taste gross, but I'm thinking they're probably going to taste pretty nasty. But a little bit of ketchup and mustard and relish, that sort of stuff, you could probably eat it, be okay. So that is that for that Wampa. And now he does the second part of his attack, and that is with his repeating blaster. He gets a blue and red die, and the Wampa still tries to defend. So blue and red. And the defending Wampa, let's go to the dice. Let's see, you can do it. Oh, 3 blocks? Like, oh, that hurts. Because the surge is only +1 accuracy. So nothing happens. He didn't do nothing to that Wampa, unfortunately. So Wampa, the second hit, just Wampa kind of smartened up. He's like, you can't get me. Well, if the Wampa could talk and speak English, that's right. So that is it for that part. Now, that was Biv's first activation, so go back to the app. And hopefully, that Biv's going to do the same thing, obviously. But he's got the 2 strain for doing that. And he's going to do, I don't know. Do you know what? Yeah. Biv's at his max strain right now, but it's okay. He's going to try to do this. Let's do this, shall we? So Biv is going to hit him again. So first it is with his red die. And yellow die. Hope you don't die, Biv. Dice box. Oh, I got it, the black. 2 blocks. Oh, look at the hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it blocks 2. So 3 more hits. Biv, like you're on fire here, buddy. This is awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 hits. This is good. So the Wampa, the Elite Wampa, now has 6 damage onto him. And Biv still got attack for his second one. So I'm just going to take this out of the way. And Biv is going to roll his blue and red die against the black. Blocked 1. Definitely the range don't matter because he's up close and personal. So 2 more hits on that Wampa. Oh, nice. So 6, 7, 8 hits on that Wampa. So therefore, 4 away from dying. These Wampas are turning out to be pretty scary stuff, I have to say. But that ends Biv's last activation, so we're going to go back to the app. Done. So now we're into the new round, round number 9, and it's up to us. Woo! So Biv may just, you know, do some damage here. It's more damage. I think that's what Biv's going to do. But he's got to take a rest first because he needs to, because he's got max strain. So he loses his 4th strain for his first action because he's taking a rest. And his second action, he's going to do the close and personal again. So he takes his 2 strain back. And he is going to attack. Now, this has been very successful up to this point. So Biv may single-handedly kill the Elite Wampa, which would be incredible. We'll see that. So red and yellow against the black. Red, yellow against the black. Let's go to the dice box. Red, yellow against black for Biv. Oh, block 3, yeah. So this one here. Still blocked the first one. That Wampa is, you know, he's like, yeah, you're not doing this to me again. You forget it. You damaged me enough. So that was the first. So the second, he's going to attack again with his other, with his pretty much his repeating blaster. And that is a blue and yellow against the black. Blocked 1, so he got 3 more hits and he's got the accuracy. So if I get 3 more hits on him, because he got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 now. He still don't got enough to kill that stupid... Ugh. So that's 11 points of damage on that Wampa now, you can see. And he has a health of 12, so that Wampa is pretty tough. Oh, poor Biv. So, Biv, you are done. And hopefully that Wampa is not going to attack you. But we'll see. Go to the app view. Hold on a second now. We attacked him. Got a strain. That was twice. He didn't do his movement yet. So I have to do his movement. And he wants to try to get away from there. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna end his activation now. All right, and of course, now it's the Elite Wampa's turn. And the Elite Wampa, let's go to the app. It tells us how, at the start of this activation, each rebel within 5 spaces tests their strength. Each rebel that does not pass suffer 1 strain. So, yeah, that is 1, 2. Wow, all of them are going to have to do a test for strength. This is scary stuff. Okay, we're starting with the owl first. Oh, she passes. She got 2 strain. She's good. Next is going to be Davith. He's got the same thing. He's good, he passes. And last but not least, we got Biv. He's super strong, so he's got 3 dice. He passes too. Nice. So that means that they didn't suffer any damage, and that is a good thing. All right, continuing on with the Wampa Elite. Move forward to engage as many rebels as possible, minimum 1, then attack Echo Base Trooper. And he's certainly going to be able to do that, because if you look at the app here, he's going to just, all you do is move up 1 space, and he's going to attack. But technically he could kind of do that, but no, just keep him here because he has to attack the Echo Base Trooper, and we already seen what happened with the Echo Base Trooper, because the Echo Base Trooper just completely got obliterated with the last Wampa, and this is the Wampa Elite, and it's probably going to do the same thing, but I hope not. Let's go to Dice Box and see what happens. Okay, black for the Elite, 2 red die for the Wampa. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. He avoids the surge. So he's still alive. I'm totally shocked, but he's got 4 health remaining. Okay, so that was the first thing. The second thing is move 2 towards the closest rebel. So let's check that out, shall we? So it says to move 2 towards the closest rebel. So it's just right there. There we go. Right by Diala. Hey Diala, I'm ready to eat you. And that ends the activation for the Elite Wampa, or Wampa Elite. That's good though. We can handle that. So now we're on to the heroes. Do you know what? The Elite Base Trooper is going to try to take revenge for his fallen brother, and he's in within 3 spaces. He's right adjacent, so he's going to replace the blue for red. So it's going to be the red and green for the attack, and the Wampa gets his black defense. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Ooh, so it blocks out 1, but that's 4 hits onto the Wampa. This is great, because you know what? That Elite Base Trooper just completely killed the Elite Wampa. But Biv did a whole lot of damage, I have to say, to him. So, because you can see there, that's 11 that he had, but he's dead. That is a good thing, because we had to get rid of them. They are really scary creatures to come up and fight against. But that was the one activation of the Elite. Got a movement speed of 4, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That ends his activation, but then we have to go back to the app, and we are going to have to say that Wampa has been defeated. The beast gasps a chilling howl before collapsing in the snow. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh boy. You return your attention to the caves. Objective updated. Choose a path to explore. All right. So that is where we have to explore. This has taken a long time. Like, there's a lot of caverns here to go to. For now, that ends the Elite's turn. Not the Elite, jeez. The Echo Base Trooper's turn. So now we are just going to move up the heroes. I'm just going to move them up and we'll pick a spot. Then I'll be back after I play through that. All right, Board Game Maniacs. We're at a crossroads or a fork or just... We have a path to choose because we're getting closer and closer, I hope, to the other shuttles that we can take off from this frozen wasteland planet. The caverns and caves just seem to go on further and further and further, getting deeper and deeper. So who knows? maybe we're not going to find where the shuttles have come down. Maybe we're just going to find a wampa nest where they're just waiting for us and waiting for some food because they're getting hungry and hungry and hungrier. I don't know, but we're just going to have to wait and see. You're going to have to tune in to the next episode to find out what path we choose and what's going to happen. So hold on to your hats and get ready for the wild ride in the next episode. So until then, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.